You are about to experience a significant breakthrough in your connection with this person, and it seems like things are about to change for the better. After a long period of non-communication or maybe even separation, they have been feeling the weight of the silence between you. It's not just a passing thought, this person is genuinely feeling nervous and uneasy without having you in their life. The absence of your presence has been more than just noticeable, it's been unsettling for them, and it's becoming clear that pretending everything is fine just isn't working anymore. Your person is tired of the distance, both physical and emotional. They are exhausted from the facade they've been maintaining, trying to convince themselves and maybe even others that they are happy and enjoying life without you. Deep down, they know this isn't true. The more they try to ignore or suppress their feelings, the more apparent it becomes that they miss you, and life just doesn't feel the same without you in it. They've come to the realization that no amount of pretending or distraction can replace the connection they felt with you. Right now, they're in the process of figuring out how to let you know what's been on their mind. They're carefully planning a way to tell you, in a subtle or low-key manner, that their thoughts about you have evolved into something that goes beyond the boundaries of friendship. They've been reflecting on the nature of your relationship, and it's clear to them now that what they feel isn't just friendly or casual. It's something deeper, something that friends aren't supposed to feel, and this is making them nervous yet excited at the same time. This realization has brought them to a point where they understand that there's no running away from their emotions anymore, nor is there any turning back from the connection they share with you. They are beginning to accept that this bond is unique and special, and that denying it any longer isn't an option they are willing to entertain. In their mind, they have replayed the moments you've shared and the conversations you've had, and it's become crystal clear that what you two have is worth fighting for. If they had previously taken drastic steps like deleting their social media accounts or blocking you, it was likely a defense mechanism, a way to cope with the intense emotions they were feeling. However, they've realized that shutting you out hasn't brought them any peace. In fact, it's only made them feel more disconnected and isolated from something they deeply value. Because of this, they are now planning to add you back on social media or unblock your number, taking the first steps toward reopening the lines of communication. They want to restore that easy access to each other so that conversations can flow freely once again. This person longs to return to a place where you both can interact naturally, liking each other's photos, sharing little moments, and engaging in those casual, frequent messages that once felt so effortless. They miss the rhythm of your interactions, the way you used to text or message each other throughout the day, and the comfort that came from knowing you were both just a message away. They're eager to rekindle that dynamic because it was more than just a routine. It was a source of joy and connection that they now deeply miss. Beyond the casual interactions, your person craves deeper, more meaningful conversations with you. They want to have those private moments where you can open up to each other, sharing your thoughts, dreams, and feelings in a way that only you two understand. They desire to rebuild the friendship, to re-establish that comfort and familiarity that allowed you both to be yourselves without any pretense or barriers. They want to become friendly with you again, but not just in a superficial way. They want to nurture the bond you share and watch it grow into something even more profound. Ultimately, their hope is to take this connection to a new level. They're ready to explore the potential of what you could be together, beyond just friends. They know it won't be easy, and there might be challenges along the way, but they're prepared to put in the effort because they believe it's worth it. They've realized that their life feels incomplete without you, and they want to find a way to move forward together. This breakthrough in your connection isn't just about reconnecting, it's about embracing the possibility of a deeper, more meaningful relationship that both of you deserve. I owe you a profound debt of gratitude, and even that feels like an understatement. In the simplest terms, you pulled me out of the darkness when I couldn't see a way forward. You gave me a reason to strive again, igniting a fire within me that I thought had long since been extinguished. You inspired me to try harder than I had ever tried before, to reach deeper within myself, and to uncover a strength I didn't even know existed. You are not just a part of my story, you are the driving force behind it. Without you, none of what I have achieved would have been possible. You are the reason we are standing here today, and every success I've had is, in some way, a testament to the influence you've had on my life. When I look back at the journey that brought us to this moment, I realize that all the work I put in, the countless hours, the sleepless nights, the sacrifices I made, was fueled by the belief you instilled in me. I made significant changes in my life, some of which were painful but necessary. I had to distance myself from situations and people that were holding me back, and that wasn't easy. There were moments when I felt lost, overwhelmed, and unsure of the path I was taking. Yet, through it all, your unwavering support and belief in me never wavered. It was as if you saw a version of me that I couldn't see yet, a potential that was hidden beneath layers of doubt and fear. You gave me the courage to strip away those layers, one by one, until I began to recognize the person you saw in me all along. The lessons I learned during this journey were not easy, and many of them came at a cost. I had to confront my own weaknesses, face the harsh truths about myself, and learn to let go of the things that were no longer serving me. It was a process of unlearning and relearning, of breaking down old patterns and rebuilding myself from the ground up. And through every step of that process, you were there, guiding me, encouraging me, and challenging me to keep pushing forward. All of it, every tear, every stumble, and every moment of doubt, was an effort to build myself into the person you believed I could become. It's difficult to put into words just how grateful I am for that. Thank you feels so inadequate because what you have given me goes beyond words. It's a gift that has changed my life in ways I never thought possible. Reflecting on this journey, it almost feels as if you had some kind of foresight, as if you knew from the beginning that we were meant to end up here together. It's like you could see a future that I couldn't even imagine, one where I was not just surviving but thriving. Before you, I didn't think I was the kind of person who could be the one for anyone, let alone myself. I was stuck in a cycle of self-doubt, convinced that I was destined to stay in the shadows of my own potential. But you proved me wrong. You showed me that I was capable of so much more than I had ever allowed myself to believe. You taught me how to confront my inner demons, to face them head-on instead of running away. You showed me what it means to be strong, not just in a physical sense, but in a deeper, more resilient way. You helped me understand that true strength comes from within, from being willing to stand up after every fall and to keep going even when the road is uncertain. You taught me that it's okay to be vulnerable, that admitting my fears and weaknesses doesn't make me weak but rather human. You helped me see that I could be better, not just for myself but for those around me. More than anything, you showed me the power of belief, not just in others, but in myself. Your belief in me became a mirror, reflecting back a version of myself that I had never seen before. You made me feel like I was enough, like I was worthy of the good things that came my way, and that I had the power to shape my own destiny. Your influence has been transformative, and because of you, I have learned to dream again. I have learned to push beyond the limits I once thought were unbreakable, and I have learned to strive not just for survival, but for excellence. As I stand here today, I am filled with a sense of gratitude that is hard to fully express. You have been my guide, my mentor, my supporter, and my friend. You have been the light in my darkest moments and the voice that urged me to keep going when I wanted to give up. Because of you, I am stronger, braver, and more determined than I have ever been. Because of you, I have learned to see the world through new eyes and to embrace the challenges that come my way with an open heart. Thank you for everything, for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself, for pushing me to be better, and for standing by me through it all. I owe you everything, and I am forever grateful. Your partner is deeply fascinated by you, and this attraction goes beyond mere surface-level interest. It's as if you've captured their imagination and heart in ways that are both thrilling and unexpected. You may not fully realize or understand the intensity of their feelings, as they often keep these emotions tightly guarded. Yet, the pull they feel towards you is undeniable and all-consuming. You have a unique way of breaking through their personal barriers, making them question and even shatter the rules and boundaries they've set for themselves. This is not something they have experienced before, and it's causing them to rethink their usual approach to relationships. They are drawn to you with a force that feels almost fated, as if meeting you was destined. This connection challenges them on a profound level, and they are beginning to understand that they must take control and focus on nurturing this bond. In many ways, your presence in their life feels like a call to action. They are receiving constant signals from the universe, urging them to move towards you and embrace the potential of what you could have together. These signs manifest in different forms, perhaps through dreams, recurring thoughts, or subtle reminders that continually bring you to the forefront of their mind. It's as if the universe is conspiring to keep you two intertwined, guiding your partner to step up and take decisive action. This sense of cosmic alignment only intensifies their resolve, making them feel that pursuing this relationship is not just a choice but a necessity. Right now, they are experiencing an overwhelming surge of sensual energy and passion for you. It's not just about physical attraction, although that is undoubtedly strong. It's also about the deep, emotional connection they feel when they think of you. This passionate energy is driving them to want more than just a fleeting romance. They crave something solid and enduring, a foundation upon which you can both build a future. There's a desire for stability, a longing to create a safe and lasting space where your relationship can thrive. Your partner envisions a future where they can offer you the security and devotion that you deserve, and this vision is something that they hold on to dearly. Intuitively, they sense that being with you is a blessing. It's as if on some deeper level, they just know that your presence in their life is a source of positivity, luck, and growth. You are not just a romantic interest to them, you are their Empress, a symbol of grace, power, and good fortune. They view you as someone who elevates their life and makes everything seem brighter and more meaningful. This realization has sparked a profound sense of gratitude in them, and they often find themselves marveling at the thought of being with you. However, all these emotions and realizations are not without their challenges. Your partner is currently in a state of mental anguish because, despite the strong pull they feel towards you, there are obstacles that prevent them from fully acting on these desires. They desperately want to be close to you, to touch you, and to be present in your life in a meaningful way. Yet, there are barriers, whether they be external circumstances, personal fears, or insecurities, that hold them back. This internal conflict is a source of immense frustration for them, as they feel torn between their intense desire to be with you and the realities that make it difficult for them to move forward as freely as they'd like. Adding to this tension is the fact that your partner is keenly aware of other suitors who are also interested in you. They know they are not the only one vying for your attention, and this knowledge only heightens their sense of urgency and unease. They feel as though they are in a race against time, competing with others who recognize your worth and beauty. This competition fuels their anxiety, as they fear that if they don't act soon, they might lose you to someone else. The thought of missing out on the chance to be with you is almost unbearable to them, driving them to contemplate bold actions they might not have considered before.